What's up, everybody? I'm Youth1 Football Director Ryan Oliver, and today I'm joined by one of 2024's elite quarterbacks. I'm talking about Isaiah Marshall. Isaiah, thank you for joining me, man. How are you?
Doing good.
Good. Isaiah, I actually want to tell you a story to start our interview. So, a couple years ago, when you were in seventh grade, my dad actually asked me, had I heard of the quarterback that was offered by Jim Harbaugh to play at Michigan? And I said, no, I hadn't actually heard. My dad knows I cover youth football. So I did some research. I looked you up, and I was blown away at what I saw once I looked you up. So I wanted to tell you that story because that's how I first heard of you, was from my dad, actually, which is a funny story. I want to ask you first and foremost, what was it like to receive an offer from Jim Harbaugh to play at Michigan as a seventh grader?
Uh, it was great. I'm thankful for it. I was surprised as soon as I got it because I was in school. Yeah, I was in school.
What was the process like of him even like seeing your film? Did you know he was seeing your film? Or did
Uh,
it just you find out after?
no, I didn't know he was seeing my film.
Yeah, yeah, that's really interesting. It was an interesting way to kind of meet you as an athlete for the first time, to, at least to see you on film, kind of hearing about you from my dad, and then seeing that you had an offer to Michigan. That's really awesome. Now you hold offers to Maryland, Kentucky, and Florida Atlantic as well. What does it feel like to receive the recognition at such a young age for your ability on the football field?
Uh, it feels good because a lot of people know what I can do, but I can't let that get ahead of myself. So
Yeah, and I know that you're putting in the work to be a successful athlete. How long have you been playing the quarterback position, and what do you love about that position?
I've been playing for since I was 6 years old, and the thing I love about it is I can lead the team, and the team can depend on me to make big plays.
Yeah, yeah. And one thing I noticed from watching your film is that you make all the throws. You're mobile. You can throw on the move. You have great poise out there on the field. How did the kind of the poise that you have, one playing in the pocket and while throwing under pressure, how did that come about? Is it just a natural feel, or is it kind of a testament to the work that you're putting in?
I think it's just a natural feel
Yeah.
because I like running out the pocket a lot, making plays.
Yeah, yeah, that totally makes sense. So you were ranked number 8 on our Elite 101. Being top 10 in your class is incredible, and it's really hard when you're kind of ranking the top 10, because all the guys in the top 10 are so talented, and all the athletes in the 2024 class are so talented. What does it say about you as a player to be sought or to be seen as one of the top 10 players in your class?
It says a lot about me. I'm determined, hard working, I'm dedicated.
Yeah, and what are some of your, in your own words, what are some of your strengths on the field? What do you bring to your team?
I'm a leader. I can make big time plays. I know how to read the field.
Yeah, that's awesome. And so, if I'm not mistaken, you're about to head to high school. I believe you're going to be playing varsity quarterback for your high school. Well, first, tell me what school you're going to play for, and what does it feel like to be taking that step forward as a ninth grader to be playing on varsity?
I'm playing for the Southfield A&T, and and it feels good because a lot of people don't get this opportunity. And yeah,
Yeah, well, what are you looking forward to the most about playing high school ball?
uh, I'm trying to. Well, I want to make it to the playoffs. Trying to, yeah. I'm trying. I'm trying to throw my first pass in the first game, first TD pass.
Yeah, yeah. Now that would be super exciting to do that. Do you have a you've had your share of success on the football field? Do you have a most memorable moment for you? Maybe it's an achievement, maybe it's a big play that you could share with me.
Uh, this was like when I was like 11 years old. It was four field, and we was in the championship game, and I threw for like 5 touchdowns. Or I threw 6 touchdowns, and I threw the game-winning touchdown.
Wow, that's pretty impressive. I'm sure someone that's had as much success as you've had, it's hard to pick just one moment. Isaiah, I want to ask you about some of your goals for yourself going forward, maybe some short-term goals, and then ultimately like your long-term goals in terms of playing football.
I want to take my team to the playoffs this year. I want to work way harder, get better on the field, be more of a leader.
Yeah, those are definitely some good goals to have. I want to ask you with the situation in our society, I know that your plans for the offseason may have been altered, but what are your plans going forward to get better?
We've been we've been working out. We work out inside my basement,
Okay.
and we work out outside. And I also take leadership classes every Saturday.
That's awesome. How are the leadership classes going? Do you feel like it's a valuable tool for you?
Yes,
Awesome. That's awesome. I'm sure that'll serve you well as you take your talents to playing against some older competition. That'll serve you well as you try to lead your team. That's awesome. That's great to hear. Isaiah, I want to ask you as we wrap things up, what are some things that you like to do outside of playing football? Maybe some hobbies that we might not know about you.
I like playing video games. I like hanging out with my friends. I like playing basketball. I play
Oh,
basketball.
okay, what position do you play?
Shooting guard.
Okay, that's awesome. I thought you might say point guard because a lot of times quarterbacks play point guard and when they play basketball, it's kind of just like the leadership position as well too. But shooting guard is awesome too. I want to ask you lastly, before a big game, what is Isaiah Marshall bumping in his headphones?
Uh, Probably some little baby.
That is the most popular answer I get when I ask that question. I'm gonna start doing a poll because little baby is always the answer. That's so funny. Well, Isaiah, it's a pleasure to meet you. Thank you for taking the time to
No
speak
problem.
with me, man. I really appreciate it.
Okay. Thank you.